I counsel on a job most all day long.
Stop. Is this person a counselor?
That was my question. It's not clear on
Somebody
this here.
paying you? Are they paying you to counsel all day long? What are they paying you to do? Don't answer me. I'm just going to ask you. Go,
She's here. She said
what?
yes.
Okay, you're a counselor.
No, this person who's asking the question, she has just said this is her question, and yes, she's a counselor.
Okay, good, fine. I just want to make sure that people ain't paying you
I heard
to
you.
counsel all day long. Go ahead.
Okay, then I am a caregiver for a parent at night. Each night, she's caregiving for the mother, the parent. I get to church and I am exhausted, yet pulled out to perform my duties in the ministry. I really want to do God's work efficiently, so I get really disappointed when I fumble. It appears that I am more efficient one-on-one. I am a minister of the gospel, but I'm more effective one-on-one than with a microphone before a congregation. I'm beginning to withdraw within the church. What is wrong with me?
I don't know if anything's wrong with you. You're just tired. Sometimes you just get tired. And so when you get tired, sometimes you just need to take a leave. You need to, and the leaders need to understand, and don't do it out of some foolishness. You say, you know what, I just need to take a leave. I recommend that sometimes people take a leave. I said, you got too much on your plate right now. I can't even let you put anything else on your plate. You got way too much on your plate right now. You know what I mean? And therefore, and if not a leave, find an area to work in that is not as demanding. Sometimes I encourage people to get on the hospitality team. Not that that's not demanding, ladies. You've been doing a great job. But you don't have to counsel. You don't have to deal with people necessarily. You're dealing mostly. I said, can you cut up greens? Can you shred cheese? I mean, you need to be doing something. Okay? The withdrawing is not healthy because you can withdraw until you just shut down. You shut down. Those are signs to look for depression. Those are depression signs. But if you counsel all day, you're a caregiver, you could just be tired. I think that you may need to just take a break, but find something in the ministry to do. You know what I mean? Where you're serving that you enjoy doing. Okay. And sometimes I will put a person on the bereavement team because that's not someplace you have to serve every week. Except for one season we went through, we had a death every week, seemed like. But most of the time, it's not that often. But you're called upon at a certain time to help with bereaved families. In other words, you need to stay connected. Please don't you lose your connection with the church. If you lose your connection with the church, that's very, very bad. It opens the door for so many other things, okay? But I think if you're tired, you need to take a break. And I don't think something is wrong with you, okay? But I don't think it's healthy for you to withdraw. It's not healthy to isolate. It's not healthy. And just make sure that you're not becoming jaded. And let me say this about a caregiver. God began to talk to me about the spirit of infirmity. And when he says the woman should be loose from the spirit of infirmity, the spirit of infirmity that a person may be going through, especially a caregiver, sometimes the people that you're caring for are angry because they can't do what they used to do. Their mind says they can, but their body says they can't. And there's a lot of depression associated with the people that you're taking care of sometimes. Sometimes they're very depressed, and they sometimes be very angry, and sometimes they take that anger out on you. Okay, take it out on you. And so I've come to learn that the spirit of infirmity in a person, that spirit of infirmity can attack you mentally. It can attack you mentally. And so even as a caregiver, you have to understand sometimes when the person that you're caring for, you got to deal with the spirit behind that person. You got to deal with the spirit behind the person because as much as you love that person, that person could be cantankerous and mean, and nothing you do is ever enough and never right, and it's very, very hard, okay? And I don't say don't do it. I just say you may have to change the way you give care. You stay loving, you stay supportive, but you may have to deal with the person that you're caring for and not let them yo-yo you around or make you feel guilty for not doing certain things the way they have it done. I would never tell you to mistreat a single person in life, especially someone that you're caring for. But God has to give you wisdom to show how to deal with this person, okay? Because a lot of people you're caring for, they're just very, very frustrated. That spirit of infirmity has a way of attacking you mentally, okay? So back to what I said before, you need a break. Give yourself permission to take some days off. Amen? Okay.